Good day, friends. Paul here, and welcome to another exciting air-conditioned season. I just cleaned the filter here after running this for a couple of weeks or so in very high humidity, bad air quality. And you can see how clean this is now that I've cleaned it in the tub with a rag. But this is a good way to check for dirt, is just put it against a white background. And then you'll see how clean or dirty your filter is. Very important, guys and gals, to clean this throughout the season. Now, I'm giving my compressor a little bit of a break here. It's a good idea to turn these off once in a while if you want to get the most mileage out of your unit. And I've actually just touched up the inside here. I'm going to bring you in here with my headlamp that I'm wearing here. And down in this corner, I'm going to try to angle this down, but I don't know if you can see any. Let me just get this right. Anyway, there's some specks of black mold, just a couple, no big deal. I don't know if this is going to show up. But regardless, all I did was carefully take a few drops of vinegar and just a few drops right in that corner. And then that blasted right against, it's right in that corner there. Just a little bit of spot mold from condensate. No big deal. But this vinegar is a good non-toxic way of going about that. Now, also, you'll notice this insulation on each side of my AC, and check it out. Those are the accordion panels, right? I can feel that heat, by the way. I take away this down vest, and it's nothing but heat coming through those cheap, inefficient accordion panels. You're going to need something more rugged than that to keep the heat out. And on this side, I just have an old wool jacket that I never wear and doesn't fit me. Picked it up at Goodwill a few years ago. But wool and down and things like that, guys, packed around your windows are going to insulate, keeping that heat out just as it keeps the cold out when we wear this stuff in the winter. So that's a good pro tip, is especially on these hotter days, you'll notice that the thermostat in your room, if you're using a window AC, sometimes doesn't go down as much as you might think it would. Well, that's due to heat coming in through these cheap accordion panels. So please find a way to keep these insulated. And after giving the compressor a rest there for a while, I'm going to be turning this back on because we are facing another 90 plus very high humidity day, like humidity over 80%. So the LG 6200 BTU AC cools my place of, it cools, these are rated to about, I think, like 200 square feet or so, and that is really its effective cooling area. However, my studio apartment is actually on the order of probably of 350 square feet, and I just noticed that my main room and where I sleep and stuff and work is the most comfortable. But anyway, those are some pro tips for beating the heat in the best, most efficient way with your window AC unit. Insulate the sides. Check your filter and be very careful seating it in and out. Do not break these things. It's planned obsolescence, and they will crack and break if you're rough with them. And take a headlamp and get down in there and check out all the styrofoam and make sure everything's good to go, even throughout the season. And just with a spritz bottle or some vinegar, all I use is white distilled vinegar, just a few drops of that in there will eradicate any mold that may be developing inside. And of course, if it's covered in green or black mold, guys, throw it out. But this thing is very, very clean. Just a couple little specks in there, as would be expected. Please post your comments below and stay cool, friends, and we will see you soon.